had a complaint from a member of police staff.
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself on me?
Yes, certainly. My name's Sergeant 1789 Pope. I'm the duty sergeant on today. Got no issue with your video. That said, I'd ask you not to video inside there, members of police staff. If your actions cause alarm, harassment, distress to them, you may commit an offence.
Okay, right. Well, just so you know, that is a public area, okay, and I'm well within my rights to be in there and filming. Okay.
Sir, I'm not saying you are. I'm saying if your actions cause alarm, harassment, distress.
Okay.
Members of the you listen.
As an officer, okay,
please
you
listen,
can't
sir,
be alarmed and distressed.
Actually, we can.
No, you cannot. You need to look at case law, and you will actually see that you cannot be alarm and distress right in your actual officer's
that's the
duty.
case of RV Oram. That's not in relation to what we're doing now. I'm talking about police staff, not police officers.
Okay.
Sir, I'm talking about police staff, not police officers.
The sergeant tries to twist the law by warning Plod that filming inside the station could cause harassment, alarm, or distress if it affects staff. It's a weak claim, and Plod immediately calls it out. Officers can't claim harassment just because they're filmed while doing their job. So, the sergeant shifts focus to staff, as if that makes a difference. It doesn't. Police staff, even though they're not officers, still work in a policing environment and serve the public. The standard for what counts as harassment toward them should be higher than for an ordinary citizen. If staff could claim harassment simply from being filmed, public scrutiny of the police would vanish completely.
I don't want, if the members of staff cause alarm, harassment and distress, I'm telling you now that may be an offence.
I'm allowed to film anything I can see from public.
I'm not saying that you
are. So if I film them, if I film them and I'm in public, okay, then I am doing nothing unlawful. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, correct.
Right, so if you cause alarm, harassment and distress through your actions, okay, then you commit an offence on Section 5 of the Public Order Act.
Section 5? So have you got a member of the public that's a complainant?
I'm not saying that you've done that yet, and I'm not saying, I'm just advising you. I've got no problem with you videoing here.
Well, have you got a member of the public that's a complainant?
Well, police staff
is not a member of the public. No, they are not. Not when they're actually working.
They are?
Not when they're working, sir. You need to actually justify that. They are police staff and they're in an officer's duty.
When Plod calmly explains that filming in public is not a crime, the sergeant falls back on an old intimidation tactic, Section 5 of the Public Order Act 1986 ***. He warns that causing harassment, alarm, or distress could be an offense. It sounds official, but it's completely misleading. Section 5 only applies when someone uses threatening, abusive, or disorderly behavior. A camera pointed through a doorway is none of those things. The sergeant's trying to turn discomfort into criminality. Courts have ruled many times that mere annoyance or unease isn't enough. There must be genuinely abusive or disorderly conduct. Plod's quiet filming in public doesn't come close. If it did, every journalist, tourist, or photographer could be arrested on the spot.
You need to actually rectify that.
So I would ask you, very politely, okay, not to video the staff. If you want to video us, that's fine. You're more than happy to do so.
No, I will video the staff if they're actually in the
if I do get a complaint, so then you may be dealt with under that matter, okay?
Well,
and that's it. That's the end of it.
Just remember, it will be completely unlawful. It will be completely unlawful. Okay, but also, can I just mention to you as well, can you tell me why you didn't actually tell me that you put your body camera on, sir?
Okay. I apologise for that. My body camera's on. Is there a reason why you didn't tell me you were videoing me?
I don't need to. Okay. Under your actual code of ethics.
Thank you very much for your time, sir.
So
go on. Under my code of ethics.
Under your code of ethics, under section 3.5, okay, you're meant
3.5 what?
3.5 of your code of ethics.
Sir, there's no such thing as 3.5.
Yes, there is, sir. You need to actually look at it, okay? It actually states that a member of the public must be informed at the first possible moment when you actually turn your body camera on.
When Plod notices the sergeant's body-worn camera is recording, he asks the obvious question, why didn't you tell me you were filming? It's a fair point. Officers are supposed to be transparent when recording the public. The sergeant's response is laughable. Why didn't you tell me you were filming? The difference is clear. Members of the public aren't required to announce their recordings. Police officers, however, must follow professional standards that demand openness. Plod reminds him of the College of Policing's Code of Ethics, which lists transparency as a core principle. The sergeant denies it exists, but he's wrong. The guidance is clear: officers must be open and honest when recording, because their footage is official evidence.
Now, you had ample opportunity in which to actually tell me.
Can you wait?
Okay,
Stop
and
talking
you did
for a
not.
second.
No,
Let
please
me
don't
explain.
talk to me that way.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to
Do
give
not
you a
talk
card.
to me in that
Sir,
manner.
I'm going to give you a card with my details on, so you can make a complaint that I didn't inform
Don't worry,
you
I will be.
that I had my body worn video.
I will be. Don't worry about that.
I didn't. I was more concerned with your actions at the time. But
What, my action? What, filming in public?
Well, no, what you're trying to
Filming
do...
in public,
No,
sir.
what you're trying to do is just bait police officers
No,
and other people.
that's a presumption, okay? What you
Well,
got to remember, a presumption,
not,
okay,
but-
that's your own personal presumption, sir.
I'll give you my details.
Okay, your own personal presumption, and your own personal presumption
So
is
I'm
not
gonna argue
law.
with you. I'm just advising you.
Okay,
But if you
yeah,
want to video
your
in public, you're
presumption
more
is
than
not
welcome.
law.
No, it's not.
Okay, so just
I never
remember
said
that.
it was.
Okay,
So
so don't tell me that I'm trying to bait police officers.
You are?
No, I would have gladly have had a nice conversation with you, sir, if you would have approached me in a different
You were
manner.
never intending that at all.
Really?
You're doing this specifically
no,
because
sir,
you
you're
want
making
someone to interact
another
with you.
presumption again.
I've come out to speak
How have
to
you made
because
it
I've
as a
had
sergeant?
complaint.
How have you made it as a sergeant when
There you
you
go.
make so many presumptions? Okay, you've made 3 different presumptions.
This is where the sergeant's attitude really shows. Instead of dealing with facts, he keeps repeating that Plod is only there to bait officers. That's not evidence, it's an opinion, and it has no place in policing. A sergeant has no right to judge someone's intentions when their actions are perfectly lawful. Plod was filming in public, end of story. A sergeant's job is to apply the law, not invent motives. By accusing Plod of baiting, the sergeant basically admitted he had no real offense to point to. So, he tried to discredit the man holding the camera instead.
Now, if that was the case, I can make a presumption
I'm
on
ending
you
this
and
conversation
say, right,
now.
you're
Thank
in
you for your time,
uniform,
sir. I
okay?
appreciate
Are you
that.
telling me
Bye-bye.
that you're going to murder someone next? Okay, is that what it is? Okay, so I can make a presumption, okay, on you, okay, and this is
Goodbye,
only
sir.
using it
Thank
as an example. So are you telling me then
I
that
say
you
so.
would actually murder someone else? Would you, sir? Don't do that, you prick!
What are you doing?
You're such a
Don't
prick.
throw me. I'm trying
Okay?
to come through
No,
the
no,
door.
you deliberately push that to try and push me over. Okay? And don't make it look like you weren't.
Please don't shout at me in the inquiry.
I'm not shouting,
Are
sir.
you here for a legitimate reason?
Okay?
Are you here for a legitimate reason?
Well, what I'm here to see, okay, I will
Are
go
you
and
here
see.
for a legitimate reason? Do you
Yes,
need
I
to
am
speak
here
to
for
an
a
officer?
legitimate reason.
Do you
yes,
need
I
to
am.
speak to someone? Would you like to tell me what that is?
Okay.
And I'll get an officer to
Not
come
you,
speak to
it's your actual inspector I would like to see.
But he's not here at the moment, but I can
Okay.
give you the details on how you can contact him.
Yep, if you could. Okay, because that was
If you
completely out of
contact-
order.
If you contact 101,
No, I'm not doing it via 101,
if you want to speak to
I will
somebody
actually do it in
office,
here.
They'll take the details for you.
And that I will do.
Okay.
Okay, but you are absolutely out of order for what you just done. Don't make it look like you didn't do
Well, no,
anything.
that's what
It's
you
all on
said. I was
camera.
walking
No,
through
was
it.
it hell? Was it hell?
This is the moment the sergeant completely lost control. As he re-enters the station through the revolving door, Plod follows behind. Instead of walking away, the sergeant suddenly slams the door to a stop, hitting Plod with the panel. That wasn't an accident, it was frustration turned physical. A senior officer using a door as a weapon against someone lawfully filming is as unprofessional as it gets. When confronted, the sergeant denies it, but the footage doesn't lie. It's obvious it was deliberate. He didn't misjudge the timing, he did it to make a point, and that one spiteful move came back to bite him hard. Once the clip became evidence in a lawsuit, there was no way to explain it away.
You absolutely talk out your arse.
Sir, if you keep swearing at me and you keep being
Arse is not
abusive,
swearing, sir.
then I will
Arse
ask you
is
to
not
leave the
swearing.
station.
Arse is
Sir,
not
I'm going to
swearing.
ask you to leave the station if you carry on trying to
Can you tell
behave
me?
in this
Can
manner.
you tell me whether or not that is swearing or not? Arse is not swearing.
You're shouting at me.
I'm
You're
not
shouting
I'm
at
not
me.
shouting.
You are.
I'm
So
not
if you
shouting.
want to make your complaint, there's the inquiry office.
I'm not shouting.
I'm more than happy to do so. If you have no legitimate reason to be
Okay.
here, I will
I have
ask
a
you to leave.
legitimate reason. Okay.
What's your legitimate
Well,
reason?
I'm waiting
sir?
for you to go, and then I'll go in there.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, I'll wait for
then.
you to go.
Thank you.
Okay. Because you are absolutely out of order.
So there's no point following me in.
I'm not following you in through that door.
Okay.
I'm not following you in
So,
through that door.
go sit
No,
down.
I want you to go, and then I'll carry on with my business.
Okay.
And I've already told you that 3 times. As soon as you go, I will carry on with my business.
You're just being argumentative unnecessarily.
No, you tried to push me over.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. It's all on camera, so don't worry about it.
It's all on camera.
Yep, and I will be getting a copy of those.
I'm sure you will, sir. You have a nice day. Thank you for your time.
All right.
Thankfully, in his update video, Plod revealed the outcome of the case and what's now happening to the sergeant.
Just a quick thing for you, just to give you a quick update on this, is you've got this sergeant here at Poole Police Station where you'll hear him make a number of different presumptions about myself and so on and so forth, and then we go into the building. He goes through the actual turnstile door in front of me, he pushes it really fast, the door behind me slams into the back of me. And then he tries to act like nothing actually happened, and from their own camera footage it's actually come out, it was full-on assault is what it actually was, because it was deliberately done, and basically they've offered £1,250, which has been declined. I'm not interested in that, and basically so we're going to push through and actually hopefully get this type of copper that should not be on our streets in the UK or anywhere else, and hopefully go from there.
In his update, Plod explains that the station's own CCTV proved the incident was a deliberate assault. Faced with that evidence, the police force offered him £250 to settle quietly, but he refused. He's taking it to court because this isn't about money, it's about holding a rogue sergeant accountable. If it goes to trial, the payout could be much higher, £5,000 to £15,000 or more, depending on the judge's ruling. But the real damage won't be financial. A court decision would make the assault official and could trigger serious disciplinary action, demotion, suspension, or even dismissal. For someone in a leadership role, that's career-ending. Looking back, the failures are everywhere. The sergeant tried to misuse harassment laws, ignored professional ethics, accused Plod of baiting, and finally lashed out physically. It wasn't about law, it was about ego. That one petty act with the revolving door turned a bad encounter into a full-blown lawsuit. This case shows what happens when officers abandon training and let frustration take over. The sergeant didn't just mishandle the situation, he wrote his own downfall. From false legal claims to physical retaliation, he showed exactly how not to police, and thanks to Plod refusing to settle, the full consequences will now be decided in court. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support independent coverage, and be sure to check out Plod's channel, linked in the description. Show him some support. Thanks for watching.